Yo, what up guys? Cole here with an Alliance Way Gear Guide review for 2022, and right in front of us, we've got the Connelly Tracer. So for 2022, Connelly has come out with a brand new skim style wake surfer, and that is the Tracer. The one we were able to jump on is a 55. It also comes in a 52 and a 58. So, depending on your size that fits you, you got those options. So this is an aggressive skim style board from Connelly, and on the shape here we have a pintail in the back, so you get that nice symmetry, when you're landing switch. Another thing is it's pretty narrow, which I really like. Some of those skim style boards are pretty slick for me. I'm more of a surf style guy, but when I ride, a board like this that's a little more narrow, it's way easier to control in the wave. I also ride it with the fin. It does come with one fin box in the back, so you can pop that in or out if you want. Also, we've got a full EVA pad on top, so you got all the traction you're gonna need. On the bottom here in the back, we actually have a carbon patch, giving you a little bit more strength and sturdiness. Also on the inside here, we do have that EPS foam with that wood stringer running down the middle, so you kind of get that classic internals of a surfboard, making it a pretty light board overall. Now let's jump over the categories and see where this thing stacks up. First category is stays in wave. In this we go 1 through 10, 1 meaning it's struggling to stay in the wave, 10 means it's really fast and almost running into the boat. Now for the Tracer, we landed it at a 7 on the scale. I felt like it was a pretty decent sized board, so it had plenty of surface area to hold me up on top of that water, making the board pretty fast. And typically with a skim style board, they do have that flat rocker line, which makes the board fast as well. So that's why we ended up at a 7. The next category is carving. We go 1 through 10. 1 means it's really bad, out of control, and 10 means it's super locked in and aggressive. So with a skim style board, they're typically all pretty loose. I did ride this with the fin, and I also like the thin the more narrow profile, I would say. And with those combinations, I feel like we landed at a 6 on the scale when it comes to carving. The third category we check out is pop. We go 1 through 10. 1 is no pop, 10 is all the pop you could ever want. And this board right here landed at a 7 on the scale for pop. With the speed and the control, I think it was really nice, consistent pop. So with also having a board that's pretty light, it made it really easy to get that board up and out of the water. Lastly, we look at ability scale. We go 1 through 10. 1 is beginner, 10 is expert. And this board right here landed right in the middle at a 5, making it an ideal board for maybe a beginner wants to jump on it, and that can be their board to progress and get to an intermediate to advanced level. But also you can have an advanced or intermediate or even expert ride this board and be able to do all the tricks that they want to do, and the board won't hold them back. That wraps it up for the Connelly Tracer. It's a nice, fun skim style board to get on, a pretty aggressive board. And overall, I think you guys would enjoy being on this thing, especially if you're a skim style rider. If you guys want to know more information about this board or see some of the other boards in their lineup, head over to connellyskis.com, and also hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future reviews coming out. I'm Cole. We'll check you later.